It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Falcons, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they can earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Steelers make their way out, led by their fourth-year quarterback, picked up in the offseason from the Chicago Bears, Justin Fields.
And while things obviously didn't pan out in Chicago, he told us the other day he was looking forward to making the most of this next opportunity. Let's not forget, Fields is one of the few quarterbacks in NFL history to rush for over 1,000 yards in a season. So his struggles certainly have been from a lack of talent, but for him to make the next step, he has become as productive with his arm as he is with his legs.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Fields. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night, and by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 3rd down and 1.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up. A beautiful fake. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down. conversion.
15 yards. That's good for the Falcons.
To the air, Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Now we get a look at their most recent draft class, and you need to get real familiar with some of these names here because this front office thinks that these are going to be guys that have an impact for them on Sundays for years to come.
I think you're exactly right about that, and what I know about this group doing the drafting, it's not all about instant value when they put their class together. They wanted every pick to be somebody they see as a starter, maybe not today, but someone they can develop to make him one within the first couple of seasons. How about their strategy? All about long-term upside, and they added a ton of it this spring.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw Penix into the hands of London. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Robinson up the middle. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Fighting him off. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. We're scoreless after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Warren will try the right side. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Fields hit, and the ball is loose. And the Falcons grab it. And some room. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
In motion comes the tight end left. Off play action, Fields. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And that one too wide and incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Penix with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Fields. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Fields eluding the pressure right. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll throw with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. He'll get it inside the 20 and down to the 7-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now Penix. Touchdown! Ray McCloud. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Here's Fields. Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Delson in motion. To throw is Fields. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. And Boswell missed it. Missed it to the right. No good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, usually when you get a right-footed kicker on the right hash, his goal is to draw the ball back to the middle. But this time, it doesn't move at all. It ends up missing off to the right.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. And looking to throw, Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts has the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Fields now to throw. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, and it's the Patriots with the lead in that one. The number 3 overall pick, Drake May, has a touchdown pass. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Josh Reynolds, up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. In the first half, it was the rookie number 8 overall pick, Michael Penix, who had it working out there. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Short throw, caught by Pitts. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. On the bootleg, it's Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Throwing again, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side. There's London. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Falcons. First and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. Oh, he bowls over him. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Off play action, here's Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Koo now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London.
Set to kick off.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually...
That's caught inside the 20. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Back to throw, Fields. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. From the gun, here's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, second and goal. Here's Fields. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Tank Dell, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Charlie Warner, 56 yards. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task. Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back
now here on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Fields. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Fields. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game.
First down, Steelers.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. A shotgun snap, Fields. Flushed out right. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Here's Bradley Pinion now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is taken at the 10. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's got it down to the 28.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each...